Hello and welcome back to Strategic Investor Radio, broadcasting here again from Global Capital Network's West Coast Wall Street Awards Banquet here in April in Newport Beach, California on a beautiful day. I'm Charlie Wright and we're talking with John Lai, president of Petvivo Holdings. John, welcome to the conference and to Strategic Investor Radio.
Thank you for having me on. It's a real pleasure, and it's always nice to be in sunny Newport Beach. I came from Minneapolis, which had 18 inches of snow this weekend.
Yeah, this is the best advertisement that the Chamber of Commerce could come up with here. And so, John, tell us, you're the president, what is Petvivo Holdings all about?
We developed a particle protein matrix that has multiple applications both in the human health space and the companion animal space. Our first product, which we went into production last week, is called Kush. It's used for the treatment of osteoarthritis. How we're different than anybody else is that we actually looked at the cause of the problem of our osteoarthritis. All the other companies look at changing an NSAID to have less side effects. An NSAID is an anti-inflammatory that they give to dogs and horses to relieve pain. So we felt our approach was quite disruptive to the industry, and we're excited that sales are going to start in the next 2 weeks.
And so you folks, you call on veterinarians, and it's for dogs and horses. And this is an injection product, and they order it, and they order it online and come up with it, and then the people bring the pet back, and they give the injection. Is that the process?
Yeah, pretty much. We actually have a dedicated sales team, too, that will be going out into the field. I believe we're going to be in 14 states in 2 weeks, obviously starting from Minneapolis down to through Texas, Oklahoma, and over in the southeast United States and in Arizona, initially in California. So we're excited for that launch, and the product actually is quite simple to use from the veterinary standpoint. The veterinary doctors see a dog and realize, okay, this process can really help the animal, increase its mobility and the quality of life, and enhance the consumer's pet, because they're able to run again when they could not before. So it's a simple injection, and we recommend after the injection on a yearly basis to have your vet check to see if there needs to be a follow-up injection. But in the last 3 years, we have not had to do a follow-up injection for any horses or dogs. And actually, an interesting story is one of the vets is a track vet for race horses. And he had about 15 racehorses he was going to put down. And instead of putting them down, he injected them. And those racehorses returned to racing and are running really good times. And we publicly actually announced one of them 2 years ago named Sarge Hudson. If you looked at the video, he was running dead last. The owner gave him away. It just says, the horse is too far gone, put it down. We injected it. The last 5 races this horse had 2 first places, 1 second, and 2 thirds, and he moved up 3 classes in claiming. So we're pretty excited to get this product in the market because it's going to truly change the life of the consumer and the pet.
That is great news. So you guys are a publicly traded company through the pink sheets. Okay, give us the ticker, will you?
It's PETV, and our website is petvivoholdings.com or petvivo.com.
And now I presume that you're going to have to go through a significant educating process of the veterinarians to let them know about this product and where it fits and where it doesn't and the like, correct?
Yes, we'll be attending a series of trade shows for the veterinary doctors, but we do have a lot of vets that we targeted specifically the last 2 years to give product to be our spokespeople based on the results. So in those 14 states, we should have vets to cover. So when our sales guys call on them, they can say, like one of our advisory board members out of Cornelius or North Carolina, which is near Charlotte, he's, I think, injected 15 or 20 dogs that have had very good results, and he can't wait to start talking about it because we didn't want to excite the vet community until we knew we had product going out the door.
Understood. Okay, so you've given us your website and the ticker symbol. How about final words for our listeners here about Petvivo?
We got a very exciting team of management and directors, advisory board members that have come on in the last 9 months. I think that gives the clue to the street that we're truly excited that this product is disruptive and will change the life of the animals as well as eventually into humans.
One other question here, John. You've been the CEO or president or directly involved with many different startups and early stage companies. Why are you so comfortable and confident that this is going to work and it's going to be a good thing?
My whole career, I've focused on companies that have a niche market that another company with more money can't overrun. And if you look at my history, you'll see that we're pretty good at selecting these companies and protecting their value. We've gone through a long process with this company. The company's been around 20 years. I joined them 3 years ago and became the president 3 years ago and took them from the human space into the animal health. They were in the human side through grants of the NIH and DOD. And there was a lot of research that's put into this, so we're very comfortable on the science.
Okay, very good. So, John, thank you very much for taking a few minutes out of the conference to come speak to us, and our best wishes to you and to Petvivo Holdings that you have the success that it sounds like you folks may well have here.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate you giving me the opportunity to tell our story a little bit and continue to follow our story on the website because we will be providing updates.
Okay, and again, we've been talking with John Lai, president of Petvivo Holdings out of Edina, Minnesota. Again, this is Charlie Wright, Strategic Investor Radio, broadcasting from the Global Capital Network's West Coast Wall Street Awards Banquet here in Newport Beach, California, and we'll be right back.